This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity. I'm about to fight a bunch of undead here that I don't really need to fight, but I want to because they're assholes. So Kana is going to go do a little pulling.
Hey. All right then.
Following your lead.
Doesn't really matter who you shoot. Death Guard is casting. Is he casting a fireball? They really are based on Death Knights from old D&D. Oh god, run! Run, Kana, run! So now, while he's running, I'm gonna go ahead and have people start busting out reinforcements. Of course, now Kana can't get past them. Just broken. Ow. Fireball. Yeah, this was not well planned, actually. I kind of choked myself off here.
Thing isn't doing the job.
That held him up for a second anyway. Okay, beetles, go.
This thing.
Beetles, fucking go, beetle.
Isn't doing the job.
Some other assholes over there. Okay. What else we have? What else did I summon? Yeah. Y'all like Odger beetles, huh?
Hey.
The Lemgun. And would skin us up.
Yeah.
Try to knock him down. Do that. Alright, summoned creatures. Beam.
Help.
Okay. Oh yeah, all these shades. starting to kind of see, like... Shade. 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 Oh, here's the third shade. Here's the first. Well, you know what time it is? Ogre time. That's right, it's ogre time. Oh, ogre time.
Following.
Because I didn't have enough summons. Automat has left the party, I know, right? It's like he just didn't like us. He's like, you know what? You guys aren't even cool. I'm out of here. Alright, good night, Text29. Thanks again for the host. Have a good one. It was fun watching you play too earlier. Did my Audrey Beetle die? It must have. Seriously, where'd it go? Because... Oh, I get it! Kana had summoned that Audrey Beetle, and when he summoned the two ogres, it made the Otter Beetle go away because you can only have one summon out per person. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. There. Keep doing your thing. Palagina. Doing your thing. What else we got down here? We have a Dilemgan. We can go get in the mix. We officially have like too damn many. And then we have all the shades. Oh, and Kana, whatever the hell he's doing. So shades. I kind of like it if I could see you guys sort of separated out, so... Let's move the shades. Wow, that fireball. Death Guard. Cast Fireball. Shade has left the party. Death Guard killed Shade. Alright, so what did he do with that fireball? Holy crap. Crit Seraphina for 67. Raised Adair for 11. Grieving Mother for 39. Palagina for 4. Word Beetle for 43. The Lemgan for 42. Shade for 25. Shade for 65. And oh god, that fireball was crazy! Alright, well, that was very rude. Is he dead yet? No, he's still not dead. Alright. Keep it up, Ogre.
We lost some.
There, I guess you're... And now he's over here fucking with us. Look at his will, 116. Okay. A little bit ridiculous, sir. I will do that. Alright, we finally killed the Death Guard. I killed it with Holy Radiance? Wait a minute. It doesn't say how much damage I did, but it couldn't have been much. Okay. We'll do that. Grieving Mother. See if we can get some action going over here. Really?
Wait.
Alright, now everybody's... This choke point's as much of a problem for us as it is for them, but... Ogre, just hold the line there, Ogre, it's cool.
Hey.
Regroup a bit here.
Of course.
Except for you, Ogre, don't regroup. All the way up.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Alright, who's in my group here? Oh, I have the other Ogre here. At this point, I could just stand here and let these Ogres just do this shit. What, I have another shade here, right? Other shade, come stand next to this shade so I know where you are. Alright, meanwhile. Adair. Got nothing else to do right now, you might as well throw a heal on. Grieving Mother. You can shoot. You have a lot of focus, so... I can summon more ogres. Of course, he doesn't need to yet, but when the time comes, more ogres will be available. I guess I could just re-summon ogres behind these guys, and that way, and then my other guys could get on the... But I'm not going to. Maybe I'll just run up and...
Hey.
Do a paralyzing cone. And now that you've done that, get the hell out of the way. Who else isn't doing anything useful? You're not. Keep healing Seraph. Oh, you can't heal her. She's at 62 health. So she can't get... Okay, wow, that's not good. It's out of range for that. More amplified thrust, then. Palagina really can't do shit right now. So I just move up and be ready to do something. That thing attacking. God damn it, Seraphina, get out of there.
Quit.
Hey.
Let's get people where they need to be here.
I'm ready.
Alright, Seraphina, just hang back and stay safe. The range of your... Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're done right now. You're done fighting. She can keep shooting. He can just chill. He can just chill. Got all kinds of spells you can cast, though. Uh-oh. Grieving Mother's charmed. You know what? I'm just gonna... paralyze her real quick.
Hell's my turn.
So we don't have to worry about her. So now she's charmed for 15 seconds, paralyzed for 10. My party is level 10. Yeah, so we're really high level for this, I think.
Following your beyond. See.
I could heal this ogre and just keep him up, but I'm not going to. Ogre has 1,667 health. Could we kill this guy? That'd be awesome.
Following your lead.
Oh, he could switch to his gun. He could switch to her Arbalest. For that matter.
I have them.
Now, go find additional enemies, quick. Yes. My ogre just got smoked. But that used up one of the dude's fireballs, I guess. Alright, everybody in. Ah, we just got out of combat. Damn.
Time for a nap.
Okay, I think we just killed the bulk of the group. Or at least half of them. Whereas now all of our summons are gone. Rude. Oh, hello, named Heavy Armor. Hell very much, oh. I think this bridge does us more favors than harm, so what we're gonna do here,
On your
Kana's
word.
gonna go. Yeah, we used up a lot of stuff there. But I still think we can beat the rest of these guys with what we've got. Whoa, 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 Kana, whoa.
On your word.
See what's here.
As you say.
They've still got a wizard, Death Guard. That's not a very big group, though. Death Guard's the biggest concern. Whoa, Kana! You are getting owned, sir. Nobody has any summons left, right? Yeah, no. Okay.
What?
Oh, now Kana's trapped.
Following your lead.
Oh, and he's not using his correct equipment like a boss. I was so not prepared for this pull.
I'm ready.
Cool, we'll put him on his ass first thing.
Whore of a goddess!
Not using the right weapon. Ow.
This isn't working!
Fireball, ow.
Quit.
Ogre time. Og. Just saying.
So very distracting!
No, I don't want the ogres here. This is a terrible place for them to be.
Something stronger. You. Quit. My mind feels sharp as steel.
Stupid ogres. They should have appeared back here. I should have targeted back here instead of in the middle. That was kind of dumb, I guess.
Tell me.
Into the room, charge! Are there any left? So the ogres fucking disappeared just before I get to the enemies. God damn it! Those fucking ogres.
Hungry. Nah.
Apparently, formations are hard.
Hey.
No, no, no.
Eh?
Hey.
Wait, we got out of combat, so we lost the ogres, but we didn't get our encounter powers refreshed? What kind of bullshit out of combat is that? Alright. I'll play your little game. Mostly because it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm still going to mop the floor with this group. I'm throwing this down right on top of Adair. I don't even care. You'll be fine, Adair. Don't even trip.
Yes?
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Alright, they're dead. They're all dead.
Laying low.
Now the throne is mine. Yeah, now that there's no more obnoxious charms or giant fireballs being thrown at us, or whatever bullshit the wizard casts. And I got a cool suit of armor. Well, I don't know if it's cool or not yet, but I know it's a suit of armor. Doesn't that one damage everybody in between you and the thing? Is that the one I'm thinking of or not? What did I get? Argues Adra. Oh, it's plate. It grants second chance. And it's fine, and it has +2 lore. Ah, that's pretty nice. Second chance is rad. I should put that on Palagina, because he never goes down anyway. He doesn't even need second chance. He could use it, though. +2 lore. Argues Adra. When Gref Admeth Hadrit passed the 10 Years treaties on the anniversary of the War of Black Trees, he outlawed the looting of Ingwithan ruins. While this was a popular move among the Glanfathans, as well as the frontier villagers who frequently found themselves the subject of the tribe's vengeance, it was an unwelcome change for the traders and adventurers who had made their living selling Ingwithan artifacts. Quite a few vendors, however, took to commissioning and selling replicas. Many fakes were so skillfully made that even scholars had difficulty distinguishing between them, and ciphers were sometimes hired to attest to the authenticity of high-value objects. Argues Adra, Adra armor, actually was taken from ruins near the court of Bowling Ashes, but it so closely resembled two known fakes that it famously passed through Defiance Bay and Shenzhou and Salona before an animator in Barda recognized its authenticity. Okay. Pretty nice. Interesting looking, too. Kind of cool. Yeah, true. That would have been good. Same with like Ray of Fire or something that hits everything in a... The armor fits her hair, you're right. The only thing that really doesn't match now is this cloak she's wearing, but what can you do? Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So her DAR didn't change because it was the same as the armor she was already wearing. But I can upchant this to exceptional as soon as I get some materials. And now she's got second chance, which is pretty great. So if she goes down, she gets back up. That's why I still have Saints War armor on Durance. Cool. Cool new armor. You can go ahead and get in the box. Alright, everybody reload your secondary weapon if necessary.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Stupid, I wonder if they patched it so that you're... Because I never seem to need to reload the secondary weapon, even if they switched to it and didn't reload it. I wonder if, like, out of combat, you automatically reload all your weapons. And they patched that in.
Hey.
It didn't used to be that way.
All right, then.
It's like, I know for a fact that she shot that arbalest. She started to reload it, and I switched her back. So she did not reload this. But now I just switched her to it.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
All right, then.
All right. Well, I'm done with this level. So I'm not going to do any more of this dungeon now. I'm going to go out. And I'm going to rest. And I'm going to... I'm going to go to Glen, whatever it's called now. Cool, there's the palm. There's 7 more levels of this dungeon after this. That's crazy. All right. Those death guards are fucking tough, and those fireballs they throw are those are totally based on
down here.
classic D&D Death Knights, because classic D&D Death Knights were just like that, and for some bizarre reason they could cast fireball at least like once or twice. And yeah, so a throwback to the old D&D Death Knights. I think that's like... I think like literally every creature, now that I've met vampires and Stelgares, and now finally an Adrigans, and now finally a Death Guard, I think every creature I've heard about in this world I've now actually got a... No, that's not true. Everyone except for Vithrax. I don't have any Vithrax in here because I haven't killed one. But Death Guard... Ooh, look at that. They're level 10. So that's the highest level thing I've fought. Everything I fought up to this point before that was all level 9. Even Drake's only level 6. And I think even that named Drake I fought was probably only level 9. Level 10. Oh, crushing's good against them. Extraordinarily rare. Death Guards are sometimes created beyond the demise upon the demise of a particularly determined individual who refuses to leave the physical world for the beyond. Paladins are the most common subjects for this terrible transformation, but priests and other exceptional zealots often suffer the same fate. Death guards occupy their former bodies, but the energy that allows the soul to remain in the physical world rapidly consumes the flesh, leaving only bone behind. Death guards are often driven mad by their state. They are terrifying foes to behold, striking fear into those who stand before them. Their limited connection to the beyond allows them to summon fearsome balls of flame, summon shadows, and even slay the living with a word. Well, I think I'm glad that the death guards I fought didn't do any slaying the living with a word. And he didn't summon any shadows either. But he did throw some really annoying fireballs at us. Here we go with the unnecessary number of loading screens to rest. What the fuck? I have ogres standing around in my house? What kind of crazy bug is this? It's because I had those two ogres, right? And they got petrified, and then they got killed. And their like statue bodies were still standing there where they had been petrified, but that was 8 levels below. Am I to assume that I had some laborers go down there and fucking haul these 2 giant ogre statues up from the... Yeah, I need you guys to go down 8 levels of this dungeon, get these 2 petrified ogres that have been turned to stone, and bring them up and put them in the foyer of my house, because I think they look cool. That's amazing. I mean, I know it's just a bug. There's no way that's like on purpose, but I can tell that little story about it, and it makes it funny. How do you like my ogre statues? These used to be real ogres. They were turned to stone. It's rare that Aloth is actually here when I come home, because he's always off on some adventure. Wait, what's this? Now apparently we all have a frightening aura. What? Is that a real thing, or is it just a bugged icon? Looks like a bugged icon. It's totally a bugged icon. Okay. Well, it can join our blinded bugged icon. Frightening aura. But it's not just an icon, because it shows up on the mouse over also, which the blinded thing doesn't. I have to assume that's not a real thing, though. It's just a leftover from fighting the... Here stand Ugg and Fug. Yeah, I know. Resting in the keep sucks. Especially given A, that you have to spend a bunch of money to upgrade it. B, you've got to travel all the way back here and go through fucking 6 loading screens to use this rest in here. And yeah, you get worse bonuses than you can get in inns. It does suck. You should be able to, like... Here's what should happen, I think.
Alright then.
If they don't want to give you every single one of these bonuses for resting here, which would be kind of overpowered, they should let you pick, like, 3. 2 or 3, you know? I'd say 3. 2 is still not quite enough. If you could just pick like 3 of these and then get those 3 combined when you rest here, it would be pretty awesome. Actually, they're not Ugg and Fug. They are Erdle and Girdle. Apparently they actually have names. Erdle and Girdle. I love that spell. I love the ogres.
Of course.
I just want to run a party of 6 chanters now. And have them just, you know, you use the speed buff song so they can run away and just kite something until they have 5 phrases. And then summon a shit ton of ogres and go to town. Be awesome. Oh, that's right. I need to take Sagani to that Audra Arch too, but I gotta be honest with you, I really am not feeling like doing that right now. So I'm not going to. What I am gonna do right now is leave here and go to the next area that I haven't been to, which is the first part of Twin Elms, Twin Oaks, Dual Oaks, Oak Twins, whatever the hell the name of it is. What's it called? Twin Elms. I gotta go to Hearthsong next. That's my next destination. I mean, I could do more of my dungeon, I could do bounties, or I could take Sagani to the thing, but I don't want to do any of that stuff right now. I could go do one bounty. No, I'll wait. Wait, they're out here too? I have ogres everywhere. I'm gonna be a little bit amused if these two ogres appear on like literally every map in the game. I go to Defiance Bay, 2 ogres. I'm fucking in the tavern, in the inn in town, 2 ogres. I hate these extra icons that are not true. I mean, I know how to get rid of them. You can kick somebody out of the party and put them back in and those go away, but then you fuck up everything. I gotta take all their gear off, redo all their keybinds and everything. That's why Durance doesn't have all those keybinds set up, because I haven't redone them since I re-added them to the party. I'm too lazy. I hate how the keybinds sometimes go away, too. Like,
Yeah. Eh? Eh? Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Alright. I'm gonna save my game. Yeah, still doesn't work for your personal character. Visual bugs will stay on her forever. Yeah, that's annoying. One day, 18 hours. Shit. Long way. So, it's my first time visiting the new city, the second city of the Glanfathans. Total wages paid 450 copper for those useless ass hirelings. Don't do me any good, basically. I hear a blacksmith. Place looks very rustic. Stelgear? What?
Of course.
They've just got like a trained Stelgear sitting here? Ah, now I collected my taxes. Minor adventure added. Aloth, go.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Anything hidden outside the walls? You never know, right? You never know. So this is like a stone wall, crude stone wall, and like a palisade made of logs, sharpened logs. Uh-oh. Estramore still! Hey, Estramor is with that other Glonfothan that we met outside of Cleoban Rilag called us before we killed him. Don't know what that means. It probably means something like the Glonfothan equivalent of gringo. The warrior saunters over, a sneer of suspicion visible beneath streaks of paint. He glances at your gear before favoring you with a long look. Another fugitive from the burning city. The 6 tribes of Air Glanfath welcome you to Trun Elms. Before you lies the Hearthsong district. You are free to explore it, but do not let your feet stray into the other districts. Those are forbidden to Estra Morwen. I don't know what that means, sir. Why is it forbidden to enter the remaining districts of Twin Elms? Twin Elms is a sacred city, built where the first keepers of the stone met the builders. It exists alongside the works of the builders. Built where the first keepers of the stone met the builders. And it is the only place in all of Air Glanfath where it is permitted to set foot among these sacred places. Wow. Okay. The Estra Morwen, however, do not have proper respect for the stones here. That's Jon Snow? Yeah. His words trigger something in your memory. You see an image of a perfect cube of Adra. Just as quickly, the image fades. A leader of one of the tribes could give you the permission of the city. Only Anamenfath Bethwel is present in the Passage of the Six today, and she has her own troubles. He jerks his head at a long hut in the middle of the district. Sounds like I'm going to have to solve her troubles so that I can get, become like an honorary member of the city or whatever. You have other questions about Twin Elms? Who are the builders? I'm assuming he's talking about the Ingwithans, right? You know them as the Ingwithans. To us they are the builders, creators of the sacred places that we guard to this day. I haven't heard of the Keepers of the Stone. The oldest of the 6 tribes. He points the tip of his sword at a long hut behind him. Is it the same long hut? Up the stairs and into the Passage of the Six. This is where our Anamfatha gather. Bethwel, the Anamenfeth of the Guided Compass, can tell you more. What can you tell me about Twin Elms? The city is sacred to all Glanfathans, as it is the place where our ancestors first encountered the builders. That fated meeting turned our people from generations of wandering to a permanent home among the builders' relics. When the builders commanded us to settle here, they allowed us the unique privilege to live among their structures here. It is the only place in Air Glanfath where this is permitted. Oh, I'm hearing a new song. A new background music song that I haven't heard in the game before. The sacred city is divided into 4 districts. Hearthsong, the Commons District. Old Song, the site of our temples. Elm's Reach, home of Delemgan and Druids. And the Burial Isle, which is the most sacred place in the city. Is it full of undead? Because it kind of sounds like it's going to be. Do you know anything about the Burial Isle? It is the place where our Anamfatha are laid to rest among stones placed by the builders. They say the souls of some of the Anamfatha linger there still. Yeah, they probably linger there as shades and phantoms and other things that are going to kick my ass, right? The way lies through Old Song. It is the holiest place in all of Twin Elms. Tell me about Elm's Reach. There lies Ter Evron, one of the only towers of the builders still in perfect condition. 2 great elm trees twine around it. Even the mightiest works of the gods protect the works of the builders. 2 Delemgan sisters dwell there now. The Hall of Warriors stands at the other end of the district. Rumor has it that Anamfath Simok of 3 Tusks Delgair is there now. I see. Elm's Reach is also where the Druids keep their halls. There are the Ovates of the Golden Grove, and the Ethic Knoll of Blood Sands. Many shudder at the brutal sacrifices of the Ethic Null, but High Ovate Erona is just as powerful in her own way. Alright, you're throwing a whole lot of lingo and names and shit at me right now, sir. I'm not going to remember any of this. Which temples lie in the old song? There is Noonfrost, which is dedicated to Rimmergond. A group of pale elves from the frozen Southlands arrived not long ago to oversee it. There is also the Nest, a temple of Hylia, and Galawain's Maw, a den of beasts dedicated to the hunter god. The route to the Burial Isle also lies that way. I'd like to hear about Hearthsong. This is Hearthsong. It's a place where Glanfothans and Estra Morwen may gather together. It is also the site of the Passage of the Six, where our tribal leaders, the Anamfatha, meet. He points to a large round building at the other end of the district. Thank God he's not just pointing to that long hut again. Like, you need to stop pointing to that long hut, sir. You make Durance grip his staff tightly when you do that. That way is the market. Guard your purse there. No one bargains like a Glanfothan. And if you need a place to stay, follow the fence to the east. There you will find the way to the Celestial Sapling. Ah, Celestial Sapling. That's the inn, huh? That's all I wanted to know about the city. Something else you wish to hear? I'll keep your words in mind. Thank you, warrior of no name. Best that you keep your visit brief. Word has reached our ears that the riots have ended and the gates of Defiance Bay have opened once more. Oh, really? I can go back to Defiance Bay? Alright, the assassin at large. Search Twin Elms for signs of Theos. I have reached Twin Elms. The city has a front gate. With any luck, someone saw him when he passed through. I'll have to ask around. Foreigners are forbidden from going deeper into the city. They said that Anna Menfath Bethwell, currently presiding in the Passage of the Six in the middle of Hearthsong, could grant me entry to the other districts. So, gotta do this thing for Palagina here. Gotta bring Herevius here at some point and do that. Gotta take her to the Adra Arch. Durance is just Durance. Gotta take this sealed missive to somebody, the brother of the monk at the Celestial Sapling. And, search for signs of Theos. I wonder if he was lying. Can I really go back to... Oh, I can! Hey, cool! Alright, good. There was something I wanted to do back there, but I don't remember what it was now.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
So, they've got guards to go. Wow, that thing looks pretty cool. It's all like black and... It looks like a sort of angry lion. You have other questions about Twin Elms? No, I don't, really. A nimble tongue carries more sting than any blade.
My eyes are peeled.
A weird thing to say to somebody that you just met. The dear Woodens can't respect our sacred places when their own cities fall beneath them. That's true. Twin Elms has been our sacred ground for countless seasons. You don't say that again. Do not say it again. I don't want to have to kill everyone here. Alright, I won't kill everyone here, but... Their hands set their own city afire, and they call us uncivilized. Right? I mean, you got a point there. I think you got him on that one. You speak like a fisher crane, quick and clever. What the fuck does that mean? I've never been told that I speak like a fisher crane before. So they got some big...
Trees could use more of Margaret's touch.
Really? Durance, you see some trees and you're like, we should fucking burn these down just because. Don't be a douche, Durance. Don't be that guy.
On your word.
Kana, what do you know about this place? Twin Elms is an impressive city. In its way, I never thought I'd lay eyes upon it. Kana coughs. we might want to avoid discussing my research.
It's good to be on the road again. A wanderlust is nothing rare in the people of Rauatai, but often I think myself alone in loving the land as much as the sea. What shall we see next, I wonder?
Do you know anything about this place? No, don't talk about Cadnua, we're not in Cadnua. Get out of... Stop it with your Cadnua PTSD flashbacks. That's not where we are now, sir. These people are concerned, apparently. Alright, wow, look at this place. So, what do we have? We've got Hearthsong Market. This must be the long hut he kept pointing at. The Passage of the Six. Glenfathan Home. Old Song District. Builder's Hearth. Glenfathan Home. This is pretty awesome looking. Old Song. Elms Reach District. Glenfathan Home. Celestial Sapling. Excellent. Gained a bunch of XP just for showing up here. What's up, Hunter? Hey, I've got a stupid hat just like you. Let's have a stupid hat talk.
And that I oversee 20 elms for the Passage of the Six.
No, come back, little guy. Little midgety weird hat guy. I've been told that before, actually. Last time I said I'd never been told that before, but now I have.
A nimble bladed tongue carries more sting than any blade.
Yeah, I get that a lot. How about you stop walking around, you little bastard? Alright, you're not going to say anything new, are you? I thought maybe you'd have a comment about our matching hats.
For shelter, stay at the inn on the southeast end of the Hearthsong. I'm talking like this.
Ooh. I still need to kill a few stags for my bestiary entry. Do you mind? You can resummon it, right? If one more person... Oh, Dana Firgust is back. She's a frequent visitor. Her and Lord Sidrock, man, they love my place. They come all the time. She stays for a long time, though. I mean, she's a little bit of a... Like, she's there, drinking my wine, eating my food for quite a while. But I guess she really kicks the place into high gear when she's there.
Make yourself useful. You're within our hearth now.
Many extra moment come to study our mathematics. That is the last thing I would expect anyone would be here to study. I'm gonna go over into that, like, wood hut over there and learn me some trig. Be right back.
Provisions and trade happens in the market. Northwest Hearthsong. Twin Elms has been our sacred ground for countless seasons. Mind your manners, foreigner, and be welcome.
Don't even know what kind of voice I'm trying to do here. Where's the hidden shit? That's what I want to know. Where do your people randomly hide, like, figurines that summon stuff and the like? Because really gonna need to collect all of your hidden stuff. I like the way their stuff looks with these stones. Look at that. That one, the keystone there has like a swirly thing carved into it that looks just like those tables that we saw down on level 8. Those stone tables had that exact same design. Kind of a Triskelion type thing. These have cross-hatching. Yeah, this arch is really cool looking. All this stuff is really cool looking. It's like ancient site of the Ingwithans, and now it's ruins, but they've turned it into a modern, well, not a modern city, but like a place where people live now anyway. And they've just got Stelgares roaming around.
It did happen! The warriors saw the strange man break into Tirevran!
How could the Estermore intruder sneak over the grounds of Elm's Reach? Well, answer her. Fine. Oh, hey, EGTV, thanks for the host, man. Awesome. Discern tribesman. I assure you, they saw the man break into Tir Evren. An Orlan dressed in thick furs appears immersed in conversation. He locks his hands together to emphasize his point. I speak true! He commanded strange powers, they claim. Discern tribeswoman. An elven woman lifts her eyes from her furry companion and nods in your direction. Another foreigner. Did he look like this one? The Orlan turns around.
What is it, Estramore?
What's Tir Evron? Tir Evron has stood since the time of the Builders, and it will stand long after we're all gone.
Yes, the tower stands strong, and the gods live within its sacred hall.
The gods live in it? Hey, cool, EG. I appreciate it. Feel free to lurk away.
It's no place for unclean souls or foreigners.
Everybody hates foreigners around here, damn. Oh, hey, I had the same question I was just asking.
You said the gods live in Tir Evron? How is that possible? The mysteries of our ancestors are not for every foreigner to understand. In Twin Elms, in the temples of the Builders, the gods commune with us. Be sated in knowing this truth.
Tell me about the man you spoke of. You speak of. You spoke of, you speak of, you may speak of him in the future. Just tell me about him now. Speak of him some more, right now. Speak of him, speak of him. Speak.
A strange man, a foreigner, broke into Tir Evren, the tower under the giant elms.
What made him strange? Oh, because he was a foreigner. They hate foreigners.
Estra Morwen cannot walk the grounds of Elm's Reach. Why was he allowed to pass?
This one was unseen. He wielded a strange power we know now.
Strange power. Oh, hey, this must be the guy I'm looking for. Theos. They're talking about Theos. This is important information for me. Alright, he went into Tir Evron. Yeah, just like he went into the other tower in Heritage Hill, Tir, whatever that was, and ambushed, ambushed? Sabotaged it. Apparently he did the same thing here. Or he's trying to do the same thing. Goodbye. Assassin at large, yeah, I learned something. Lanfathans of Twin Elms have heard of a mysterious man, a foreigner, that recently broke into one of their forbidden districts, Elm's Reach.
Quickly and quietly.
Just gonna be sneaky right now, hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind. Wait, what? Whoa, these two are freaking out. See what?
He wielded dark sorcery, the intruder. The Anamfatha know of the intruder, they must act.
Too few of our leaders remain within Twin Elms.
He wielded. Oh yeah, they just keep saying the same thing. Okay, hidden stuff. Let's have it. No, no. Oh, here we go again. It's been a gloriously long time since I've. Hey, kids are just running off. I don't have any children in my bestiary. Fucking horrible thing to say. I'm just saying, science. I don't know the stats on children, and Aron and Fatha oversee Twin Elms from the passage of the Six.
Beware of your candor among the merchants.
Okay. I'm saying that because I'm so honest. Alright, here we go. It's been a long time since I've read any Vibrant Histories. A blessedly long time. But I've got to do it. I've got to do it. So here we go. Vibrant Histories. You ready for this? First of all, we've got Nadam, another Death God-like. There are a shitload of these Death God-like, aren't there? Let's see what his Vibrant History is. Oh, Vibrant History. What a surprise. Okay, reach out for the soul. Let's go. Let's do this. You see a pair of muscled legs whirling through the air, knocking down two opponents and twisting backwards into it. Is it just a pair of legs by themselves? Because that's weird. That's really weird. Are they attached to each other? Or are they just... Did somebody, like, hurl, like, legs at someone? No. You see a pair of muscled legs whirling through the air, knocking down two opponents and twisting backwards into another. The monk takes a deep breath and smoothly reverses, a brutal uppercut disabling a fourth combatant, and a leg sweep marking his victory as the fifth falls to the ground. He's a blur of action as he vaults over a wall and dives smoothly into an open window. The room is empty. He centers himself and continues, knocking one guard unconscious after another. The only sounds of his passing are the grunts and moans of the injured and incapacitated. There are no deaths tonight. He makes his way through the building, single-minded, towards a central room. Taking out another two guards with a motionless invasion of their minds, a skill half-remembered from another lifetime, he enters the room. The wisp of a man inside bows, his smile mocking, and disappears, a projection, nothing more. The monk bows back and leaves back the way he came. S. Fortuna 1968, hey, welcome to the chat, good to see you. I haven't seen my two ogres, no. I mean, would they be approximately on the same place in the map every time? Because I don't know where exactly that would be on this map. Somewhere around here, though. It would have been somewhere in this area that I've already... I think. I don't think I'm going to get any ogres here. It might just be all my Cadnua maps. And actually, now that I left Cadnua completely, the ogres will probably not even be there when I go back. Oh, hey. Yeah, there's no ogres here, sadly. There is Elfwin Winterwolf, though. Much to my joy. As you near, you feel a vibrant history. Yeah, alright. Reach out for the soul. You hear it before you see it. A scream rends its way through the air as what was once a woman falls to the ground, a mess of blood and bone. Another falls to the right, paralyzed by a force far beyond her control as she is halved by a magical blade. Above, two corpses are caught in a web, cocooned and fed upon by a bevy of giant spiders, glutting themselves on the kill. Beneath them, a man stands frozen in panic and grief, unaware of the spider descending silently down on a thick rope of webbing. He is broadsided by another man just in time, who knocks him out of the way, but is unable to avoid the spider himself. The spider snatches him up and sinks two fangs the size of bull horns into him, eliciting a terrible shriek. Another man laughs, weaving his spells into a night of death and betrayal. The last man, the one who was saved, scrambles to his feet and runs. Throat coarse from screaming, eyes shot with panic and tears, he looks over his shoulder, his eyes lingering on a woman's torso, unrecognizable in death, a ring on its finger, matching one on his. Then he turns back toward the exit and does not look back again. So, apparently, you get married, you're out with some friends, and all of a sudden some giant-ass spiders come and eat everybody. And that's how he became a widower. Life sucks in Aora sometimes.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Nothing hidden in that log? Are you sure? Hey, child.
Why do you wear such funny clothes?
Doesn't sound anything like a child.
Hey, did the builders make such grand things where you live?
No, there were no builders where I lived. Alright, bye, kid, then. Bye. I'm gonna chase you all over Hell's Half Acre. Anything hidden in this log? Come on. Green trails to you, Estremor. Hey, that's like the first person who said anything remotely, like, friendly sounding to me. Come back, 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 son of a bitch. Oh, really? You said the same thing again? That's how you're gonna do me? What's up, kid?
I've never met an Estremor before. I've never met an Estremor before.
I'm gonna talk to these kids. Durant's chasing a fucking kid around through your town. It's the creepiest shit ever. Stranger danger! You do not want to talk to Durance. Run, kid, run.
Why do you wear such funny clothes?
How about you, boy? Seriously, you guys don't have any secrets of childhood to pass on to me? How about you, tribeswoman? We live in peace, but we'll never submit to Astra Warwin. Okay. Whatever you say. Hello. Mead. Fish and meat. Loving it. The water is cool and crisp. A couple tribeswomen just hanging out. Saying the same shit as everybody else. Ho ho ho! What's this? Lockpicks. Aw, yeah. Oh, this is the way to the other zone, and they're like, nope. So much nope. The guard places his spear between you and the path that leads beyond the gates.
Still, Astramor, the rest of the city is forbidden except by order of one of the Anamfatha. Trespassing in Twin Elms is punishable by death.
Nice spear. Compensating for something? He slams the butt of the spear into the ground.
I do not take insults from your kind, and much less in your clumsy tongue. Another coarse word from you, and I'll show you how the 3 Tusk Stelgare are trained with the spear.
First of all, Stelgare, not that scary. I've killed shitloads of them. Second of all, my kind, motherfucker? My kind? What is that supposed to mean? Third of all, okay, I'll leave now, sir. I don't really... I mean, I want you guys to know, I would fucking own your asses. I would kill you so hard that, like, you'd be dead in your next 3 lives as well. But...
Sure.
I don't want to start a fight with the entire fucking city, so... You're lucky.
Do not try my patience, Estramor. You shall not pass without the permission of the Anamfatha.
How do I get permission from one of the Anamfatha? He grudgingly points to a long hut in the middle. A lot of people point to that fucking hut in the middle of the district.
You can always find one of the Anamfatha in the Passage of the Six. Perhaps Anamenfath Bethwil will listen if she can tolerate your barbaric language.
Yo, I speak ancient and Gwithin too, motherfucker. I speak the tongue of the builders. Sup. The sand. Sup. I was told that foreigners are not allowed beyond Hearthsong. I will have to speak to the presiding Anamenfath in the Passage of the Six to get permission. Fine. How about this one? What do you have to say? Same thing. Okay. Fine.
They shall see
Fine.
nothing.
I didn't want to go to Elm's Reach anyway. Yeah. So there. This. Could I never mind. Sick of this town's bullshit already. Well, somebody's getting their shit stole. Apparently not. This requires the proper key. So these people are savages building their shit out of, like, I don't know, mud. But they know how to build a fucking lock, apparently. Ooh, river reed. Uh-oh. I just clicked outside of the screen. That was dumb. Give me that river reed. River reed. Aha! Stop. Hammer time. Could you people stop being stupid? Thanks. Back it up. No, no. Just you. Get out of the way.
Eh?
You.
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to go steal whatever's in that box right there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen right now. Stealing from your box. Gonna steal
Sure.
from your box. What else is over here? The pulleys and struts disappear into the branches of a massive elm more than 100 feet overhead. Oh, that's kind of cool. You know what else is kind of cool? Stealing from your box. Oh, you had to go all the way around? Okay. Still got it. Oh, that's disappointing. What's happening over here? There's a conversation taking place. This guy... His name is... what? Renato? Okay, this is obviously a Valian.
Merla, that Glenfath and witch sold me useless twigs and herbs. Does she take me for a fool? This will not stand. I have been swindled, and Larry will pay for what she did.
Any response to that? That's it, I guess. Oh my god! Oh, that's a real ogre. I was like, oh my god, the ogres are here. But no, that's a legitimate ogre just hanging out here. The celestial sapling. Wow. That's funny. This is cool. I like the way this, like, these rocks look across this water. They look really good. Alright. Before we mess about with these people, another set of awesome looking rocks. Just gonna explore this little area over here. Okay, fine. Yeah, I thought that was a legit ogre. Wait, what's this? On Fothen Home. Oh, that was the one I couldn't get into. Not even allowed to try to open that door. Fine. Okay. Domo arigato, Mr. Renato. Quick saving. The word quick being in air quotes.
Glenfathans don't take jests well, and it's dangerous to offend them. Everywhere I look, I see some tribesmen giving me the stink eye. They sure are an unwelcoming bunch. I should pace myself. The guards get ornery when patrons get too drunk and lively.
Okay, Renato.
She'll bear! That witch! She'll...
Fuming with anger and pacing in tiny circles, the Valian merchant aims his wild rant at you as you approach.
You there! Have you come here to trade with the savages? Learn from my example and take your business elsewhere!
Spittle accents his every sentence.
Liars! Cheats! Swindlers! That duplicitous bitch, Alari! She claimed to be selling Alargola flower buds, but all I have now is 6 bushels of common house plants. The herbs are useless.
Duplicitous, nice word. He throws a handful of dried plants to the ground. I threw it on the ground! I have that in my head. The fucking Lonely Island song, it's so funny. He throws a handful of dried plants to the ground, stomping on the brittle stems and leaves, kicking up pungent, savory scents. Are they pungent or savory? Because those two things don't really sound like they go together as... Well, I guess maybe they could.
I'll get my money back from that swindling savage! Happy birthday to the ground!
Sorry. Okay.
What is Alargola?
Renato's rage abates for a moment, and his face twists into a nervous smile.
Alargola is a plant that grows in the jungles of Glenfath.
He clears his throat, lowering his voice.
When dried and consumed or brewed into a sea, it's known to enhance one's drive for the better pleasures in life.
Okay, so it's like it's like Viagra, basically, is what he's saying.
You tested the remedy on yourself. Well, Renato fidgets in place, his hands smoothing the creases in his tunic. I mean, how can I sell a recipe I have not tested? Of course I tried the herb. Imagine what would have happened if I peddled this pale imitation. Renato clears his throat. His voice grows quiet. The herb did not have its intended effect. The only thing it made hard was not vomiting. Nice. The only thing it made hard was not vomiting. Good one, buddy. Good, well played. Let me see what you have for sale. Renato looks away from you, scratching his neck and shifting his feet. I am destitute and have but a few meager offerings left to sell. How dreadfully embarrassing. If I can recover my investment from Alarhi, I'll have funds to resupply my stores. Until then, you are welcome to take a look at what I still have in stock. Oh, he's the guy that sells herbs. I've been looking for you for so long. Give me all the pilgrim's crown. Thanks.
Welcome.
Renato rubs a dried leaf between his fingers, inspecting the herb with a scowl. As you approach, he locks his eyes on you. He looks his eyes on you? You there, friend! Have you reconsidered helping me? I am without friends in this city. Okay, we've heard this. What did Alarhi say when you confronted her? Nothing of substance, he quickly mutters. She defended herself, of course, saying the herbs were legitimate. Why wouldn't she lie? No one will value my word over hers. He spits on the ground. Alarhi can lie with impunity when surrounded by her gangs of savage thugs. Y'all needs more mage level 3 fireball. What do you intend to do about this? When I get my hands on... Renato halts his sentence, his eyes darting about at the nearby Glenfathan guards. I mean the savage is home court, so it's my word against hers. Where does that leave me? I'd be a fool to threaten her here on tribal soil. I'm going to jump her when she leaves town. Haha, no. He sighs, pressing on his temples. I cannot sell this worthless herb to recover my coin, and I am powerless to confront Alarhi. I don't suppose. He looks at you, sizing you up. If you were willing to mediate, perhaps you could succeed where I failed. I would, of course, pay you handsomely for your troubles. I will see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Hard bargain. New task. I met a rather enraged... I don't think that's what they meant to say. I met a rather enraged Valian merchant by the name of Renato in Hearthsong. It appears... he purchased a pricey sum of Ilard Gola, an aphrodisiac plant gathered in the deep jungles of Air Glanvath. However, he is convinced that Alarhi, the Glanfathan herbalist, sold him worthless goods. Renato intends on recovering his investment by any means necessary. Talk to Alarhi in Hearthstone's market. Renato told me that he was sold a Ilard Golan of poor quality by an Alarhi, a merchant in Hearthstone's market. I should speak with this Glanfathan woman and convince her to return the Valian's copper. Right. I'm sure she's just going to agree to that. Okay.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very...
Renato smiles broadly and throws his arms in the air at your arrival. My friend, welcome back! Have you recovered my coin? No, I'm literally still standing. It's been a couple of seconds. I haven't even moved. I'm still standing right here in the same spot. How could I have... I mean, what do you think I fucking... No, dude. No, I haven't.
Laying low.
Tribeswoman. You wouldn't know. Old song reminds us of our past and the builder's footprint. Alright, well, shall we go inside the, wait, how do I talk to this ogre over here? Because, of course I want to talk to this ogre over here. Come on.
And a protector. It's just a giant ogre right here, like for real. He's just chilling, like, hi, I'm a giant ogre, what's up? I'm like, what do you mean, what's up? You can't just be a giant ogre and be standing around in town. Like, yeah, apparently I can. Here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. May starlight guide you, foreigner. And I'm Fatha, oversee Twin Elms from the passage of the Six. Beware of your candor among the merchants. May starlight guide you, foreigner. Again. Yeah, alright, thanks, bro. Okay, Ratuk. Man, why isn't this guy a companion? That'd be awesome if you could just have a giant ogre in your party, walking around with characters everywhere you go. That'd be so cool. Somebody needs to mod that shit in. With a quickness. Alright. I'm gonna quick save before I talk to this ogre, because you never know what'll happen. You never know.
You want up? I pull.
What? No. You're just the guy that pulls the rope to lift the lift to get people up to the thing. But I wanted to have a, like, detailed conversation with you in which we discovered each other's cultures and both walked away richer for the experience.
You want up? I pull.
But tell me about yourself, Ratik. I mean, like, what's an ogre like you doing in a place like this?
You want up? I pull.
Alright, I'm feeling you. I think you like pulling. I think you like pulling. You like to help other people ascend. I'm getting that from you. What made you decide to get into this line of work rather than, say, smashing skulls and such?
You want up? I pull.
Right, okay. I think you might have said that before, Roddick. That might actually be the second time you've repeated that. I guess what I'm driving at here is, why do you pull?
You want up? I pull.
Okay, we're done here. Tried to have a conversation with Roddick. He's kind of a single-minded fellow. Maybe half-minded. Alright, let's go. Celestial Sapling. Boom. Watch Durance. He'll probably try to burn the place down. Fucking Durance. There's more ogres here? What is this, fucking Ogre Central? This one doesn't even have a name. His name is just Ogre.
Don't make trouble and I won't have to thump your skull. Simple, right? You see a problem, I throw it over the side.
Oh, so the other guy's like, hey, you want up, I pull. This guy's like, you want down, I push. They're like two sides of a complicated duality.
Estimor, welcome. Behave. Be merry. Be merry or I'll throw you into the abyss.
Alright.
Laying low.
Cool. They got ogres. See, they're not fucking around at this tavern. They have, like, legit security here. Like, we're not gonna have any fucking bar fights go down here. We have ogres. Fuck with us. Couple vibrant histories. One with a bullshit Ingwithan name. More random people, some couple Deer Woodens, other Estremors like myself. Frightened villager. Why use her? Oh, look at this place. So this is really cool, by the way. This is a whole, like, inn that's built on platforms up in the... It's a fucking treehouse inn. A giant treehouse inn. This is pretty rad. Okay. What's up, Deer Wooden? Said the same stuff as the... Alright, here we go. Let's do these. Nissia Silversmith. Yet another godlike. Fire godlike this time. Let's see what her deal is. Vibrant history. Reach out for the soul. Let's do this. You see a woman of fire, twisting and dancing through a horde of skeletal enemies. Arrows stream through the air, but with a twist of her wrist, she sends a sheet of fire careening toward the offending archers, incinerating all in its path. She screams, concentration lost, as a pike pierces her leg and forces her to the ground. As the skeletons advance, she begins to burn brighter, hotter, chanting something between gritted teeth. She flickers out for a moment, the fire contracting. And then, waves of white fire explode from her, destroying everything in their path. The only thing left is the sound of her panting, and a pained grunt as she twists the pike from her leg and plants it in the ground to support herself as she gets up. She turns to leave, limping slowly toward the door, but something stops her. A guttural, inhuman whisper weaves its way through the air as a final figure rises into the air before her, claiming her, beckoning. Against her will, she is drawn forward, nose filled with the reek of death and dust. Her face is glazed, unresponsive. Is this a porn? What's going on here? She falls at the creature's feet, and something in her comes awake. Eyes burning, she stands once more and stretches out a hand, stroking the skeleton's ivory. Is this a porn? What's going on here? Stroking the skeleton's... Quit stroking that thing's bone. Turning bone to cinder and ash. She stands there long after it is gone, ashes blowing in some spectral breeze. Something had laid claim to her, and this was not the end of it. Okay, right. Well, Nisia does Twin Elms. Volume 6. Ishguinan. I hate you so much for your stupid Ingwithan name that nobody can pronounce unless you happen to be like...
Okay. Sure.
A fucking ancient Celt or something. Alright, here we go. Ishguinan. Vibrant history. Reach out for the soul. Boom. You see a man. His eyes hidden behind horn-like growths. Oh, it's another fucking death god-like, too. Those are really overplayed. His face broken in despair. Not that you can tell, because his face is just a big old blob of weird death-like shit, but whatever. His frenetic pacing distracts another man, who curses and begins his chant again. The body of a woman lies on the table below, all slack white skin and punctured chest and rounded belly. Life left her body days ago, but the man chants over her husk, spell after oddly rolling spell, until sweat burns through his lashes, onto his chin. For a moment, her eggshell eyes open, cold and void. The pacing ceases. Her body falls back to the table with a crack, unmoving, and the broken man weeps tears of black from his misshapen face. The men leave. Time passes. The body screams until morning. Yeah, see, this is the kind of shit you shouldn't be involved in. Like, this is not okay. We are not friends, sir.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Ogre, that guy
Yeah.
right there, that guy right there, he's a problem. Could you fucking boot his ass over the side? Give him something to cry about. Ooh, look at this. It's like a big chunk of stone. The unusual stone pulses with warmth. That's pretty awesome. Man, this place is cool. This is clearly the coolest tavern thus far.
My passage to the Republics, maybe?
He's a frightened villager. This man looks up sharply as you approach, eyes going wide.
You! You're the one he's looking for!
He sets down his wine.
You killed Lord Raedric!
Yeah, I did. I mean, what?
What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards. He's killed most of them. The ones you didn't.
I pretty much killed them all.
Weren't many of us left after you came through. When we found the keep like it was, well, we figured we had the place to ourselves a little while. Until they sent some new noble down. But one night we hear something in the throne room and... it's him. Lord Raedric. His eyes... it was like he was burning inside.
He shudders.
He
He says he's come back to lead us like before. Says he's going to kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you, give you his challenge, do it all honorable, that sort of thing. He let me go, and I kept on running as far as my coin let me. He laughs bleakly. Funny, me running into you anyhow. Now I shall kill you. No, wait. Seek him out. He's gonna have to wait. Suppose you got some kind of trap. You're gonna have a chance to kill him again? How could I refuse? And what's your stake in all of this? What? Nothing. I don't mean to go back there as long as I live. I figure I'll find work here in Twin Elms somewhere. Even if I have to guard some hut dweller's ghost or something. You really just said that? They can hear you, dude. They can hear you. Ogre's gonna throw your ass out. And by throw your ass out, I mean throw your ass out. Till then, I plan to drink until I don't remember any of what happened. Good luck to you. There's something awful out there howling after your blood. Oh, new quest, the Champion of Berith. Oh shit, Lord Radric's back as some kind of undead. He's probably one of those damn death guards. Having slain Lord Radric, I thought Gilded Vale freed from his influence, but it seems that something stirs in that great keep yet. This may be the work of a new usurper after the throne, or mere superstition. Either way, it may be worth investigation. So what happens if you don't kill Lord Radric? Do you just not get this quest? Because that would be lame. Turn to Radric's Hold and find your challenger. While in the Celestial Stapling in Twin Elms, I encountered a former guard from Gilded Vale. He claims that Lord Radric himself has returned to his keep, despite his having died at my hand. Apparently, Radric seeks vengeance upon me for having ended his life, and has issued a challenge. It may be worth investigating in any case. Well, yeah, I'm going to investigate.
Hello? Hello?
You keep away from me. I don't want to be around if he decides to come looking for you. Alright, Undead Lord Radric is not going to come to Twin Elms. And if he does, I don't think they're going to let him in to roam around. Okay. Did someone tell you grandfathers don't drink? Well, it's not true. We simply moderate our revelry. The visitors here bring many goods for trade. Stories, too, of distant and strange places. The dear wouldn't certainly imbibe very freely. You see but one face of Air Glanfath. There's no sight finer than the great trees of Elm's Reach. Okay.
Why, I could bed down here.
Yeah, you're tired. I get it. Hey, look, it's a Valian woman. And another Valian woman. What's up, Valians? You look civilized, unlike the rest of these people. Anything hidden over here? Because, you know, sometimes people hide stuff in a tavern. Another ogre. Man, they're not fucking around when it comes to security, are they? And another one there. Wait, wait. That's not a real ogre, is it? That's my ogres. Because look, it's not moving. It's not moving at all, and it's facing the direction that the other one was facing. That's my ogre statue. It's here. What? And look, the other one's probably right there behind it. You just can't see it because, you know, the tree is there or whatever. This is awesome. Those ogres going to be on every map somewhere, aren't they? Yes. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. But that is clearly not an actual ogre, because it's not moving at all. All the other ogres are animated. Just like everything else. Like every other creature is moving a little bit, so you know they're alive. That's a stone ogre. A stoger, one might say. One shouldn't say that. Alright. What's up, dear Wooden? What? Aye, Leah's tits. The drinks they serve here might as well be drinking lamp oil. Don't know what that means.
The dear wouldn't serve better drinks, but the Glanfathans build taverns I actually want to visit. So many Orlands around here, not like home. Must be why the tables are so low. Oh yeah, because there are a lot of Orlands among the Glanfathans.
You know what isn't hidden in those Ingwithan ruins? Proper drink recipes.
The tribe knows all about relevant outsiders, and yet trading with us has improved their lives a great deal.
Okay. Another vibrant history. This is another godlike. Why are they all godlike? Seriously, it's ridiculous. Camille Witchmere. This is a moon godlike, isn't she? Look at my little mini Animat just running around like a pamp. Just like a pamp. Alright. Vibrant history, let's go. Of course. You see a man browsing through some goods at a stall near the edge of a busy marketplace. This elf is standing against the side of a building nearby, seeming to look off into the distance. Although she gives the appearance of calmness, even nonchalance, her eyes are locked on the man across the street from her. Her gaze never wavers, never leaves him. He finishes browsing and wanders down the street, looking from side to side. She waits for him to almost get lost in the crowd, then pushes away from the wall and follows him, always keeping him in sight, but never getting close enough to be seen. Eventually, he turns down a side street, walking to an opulent residence with a private entrance. She approaches cautiously, watching him as he undoes a series of mystical locks on the door. When he finishes and the door swings open, she steps forward. At the sound, he turns to face her. She looks him in the eyes, and there is an almost imperceptible flash in her gaze, and suddenly he is standing rigid, his eyes glazed. She smiles, extends her hand in greeting, and looks into his house. He takes her hand like someone in a trance, blank face never registering recognition. "I can't wait to see all the goods you're going to give me," she says conversationally, and guides him into the house, glancing over her shoulder to ensure no one is watching them. Alright.
Slowly now.
Using some sort of ciphery tricks to rob people. That's pretty much a legit thing to do. Can I talk to the boars? No. Can I talk to the huntress? Can I talk to the tribesmen?
So the other day, this foreigner bragged about how he knew a bunch of Orlands growing up. Then I found out it's because his grandfather owned 24 Orlan slaves. That was an awkward chat. How did the Estromorwan drink as much as they do and accomplish, well, anything? I love how the Valian folk women always crouch down when they talk to an Orlan. Puts the goods at eye level. Hey, stop staring at my goods, yo. I happen to be crouched down while I'm talking to you. Somebody's laughing in the background. Alright, we're done with you. We're done with you, little woodhead man. Little woodhead man. He is little and he is a man and his head is made of wood. That's why we call him Little Woodhead Man. Alright, that was a dumb song. The drinks aren't as strong as they are in the taverns back home. They're both just gonna keep saying that. Alright, fine. Alright, we've heard from the Valians before. I think all these people are gonna kind of say the same stuff. That ogre keeps looking at me like I urinated on some ruins. Fucking ogre. Ostromore, welcome, behave, be merry. If you see a problem, I'll throw it over the side.
Alright, now we can actually talk to the proprietor, or at least the bartender, even if he's not actually the proprietor. He's the guy running the bar. Eleutherion Haggard Shoes. And his ogre statue. Alright, Haggard Shoes. As they say, where I'm from, sup.
Welcome.
A middle-aged elven man stands behind the counter of the inn. He has a warm, open face and smiles pleasantly in greeting as you approach. Welcome, welcome! I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories most welcome of all. I have mad stories. You were not even prepared for my stories. Who are you? My name is Eleutherion. They call me Haggard Shoes, for all the walking I used to do, and all the boots I wore down. But those days are well behind me. My eyes have seen a great deal, and now my ears get their fill from the travelers who come through here.
A fine way to spend one's days to my thinking.
I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. I just said this exact thing to you before. Tell me about this place. Of course. Eleutherian's face brightens. I founded the inn many years ago, but in many ways its tale begins much earlier. It was while I was returning from a long journey south that I first heard the story of the tree upon which this inn rests. Hundreds of years ago, a strange event occurred. That sky was troubled that night, with many stars falling across the sky, and one of those same stars began to plummet, instead, towards Aora. It fell here, striking a young tree and burying itself within it like a fiery heart. Oh, so that's what that stone is in the middle of the thing. But the tree survived, and over the years it grew, and grew, and grew twice as big as its fellows in half the time, until it reached the size you see now, and grew no more. Hearing the tale, I knew I must find the truth, and you see it there. He gestures toward the large stone in the center of the room. Around the tree's heart, I built this inn to welcome all travelers who might look upon it. Hana looks over at the stone and grins.
A fine story. I'll carry that one home.
I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. Oh, God, he always says the same thing. I'd like a room, please. Of course, something with a nice view, yes? So he's got, Might, Con, and Resolve, 2 of each is pretty nice bonus. Resolve and Survival. Sadly, nothing with mechanics. Sadly. I can now hire level 9 adventurers. Sweet. Got camping supplies. Do I need camping supplies? I do.
Well met, friend.
Many kith come through here seeking work. Here, I will introduce you. What's a spirit spiral? Ooh, extra damage in melee. And grants whisper of treason. What? These bracers are made from a coiled strip of bronze. Though tarnished and beaten almost beyond usefulness, they glow with a soft violet light. Of the many experiments of the ancient Ingwithans, some involved infusing equipment with soul essence. The hammered patterns on these bracers suggest that they were originally pieces of animat armor. But among the fragments of essence swirling inside, you detect not only the focused energy of an animat, but also the essence of the elven cipher who created the bracers and tried to enhance them with a fragment of his own soul. That's pretty cool. He's wearing healing hands. He's wearing bracers of enduring. Okay. He's got food and beer and stuff. Take all your beer and 1 camping supply. Thanks, man. I'm gonna sell him some shit. Elder bear claws, boar hides, boar tusk, staghorn, antelope hides. I killed a lot of animals, didn't I? Patterned animat armor. Wanna buy a piglet? No, piglet's not for sale. White leaf. Cape. Just make sure there's nothing else in here I want to keep. Okay, there's not, so... Just wrap a click. Wrap a click. Means to click rapidly. It's a real word. I'm a liar. It's not. Cool. A little more money. I'm over 30,000 now. I don't know about those bracers. I don't know if I want those in my life or not. Has everybody got something on their hands in the group? Yeah, they do. Okay. So... on his third weapon set, still not working.
Gods keep you.
So I don't think I'm going to rest at the moment, even though fatigue is starting to come upon us.
Well met, friend.
That's a pretty sweet room bonus, though.
Laying low.
Alright, so the central room has been explored. Let's see what's up here. Actually, no, let's not. That's gonna be it for this episode, as a matter of fact. So the stream will continue after a few minutes. I'm gonna take a brief break, but then I'll come back and we'll do it again some more. But that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.